Big Tender. Good morning. Big Tender, how you doing this morning? I like your games you've been playing. This is about today. It's about read a book. I'm continuing on day 2. You haven't been asleep? Oh, you're welcome. It keeps me going back to your channel, the games you play on there. The title of my live stream today is Read a Book, and I'm challenging everybody to read a book by Valentine's Day. And if you do read a book, hey, A Space for 3, good morning. If you do read a book by Valentine's Day, I'm going to do a giveaway. There'll be 2 drawings. And when's the last time you read a book, Big Tender? Like a real book. This might be hard to see. I'd have to go way high up. Can I just 3 pages book? Big Tender, that would be a little cheating. I'd like to at least be a 20-page book. A 20-page book to enter in the second drawing. Okay, silly Big Tender. That happens. This book here I'm looking at is an old children's classic book. It has a lot of stories in it. This book is pretty old and not that old, but it's been used a lot. You never finish them. Well, see, that's the key. You have to finish it from cover to cover. So if you read a book and you finish it from cover to cover, you have 29 days left. And that's part of the challenge. And then you'll be entered in a drawing. Look at, there's your horse in Red Dead Redemption. You can read great. Okay, well, if you want to read a bigger book, that's fine. Now, if you want to be entered in the larger giveaway with a little bit more fun in it, you need to read The Green Wizard Guide. I'm going to be putting his link below. You'll have to buy his book, subscribe to his channel, and read it. If you complete that book, there'll be a nice size box of various items, some for Valentine's, and just some general purpose items. I'll be showing you from day to day what's in the giveaway box. Oh, look it, there's Bobby McNutt. No, that's got a dress on it. A woman with a dress? I don't know. There's then there's this book here, The Wild, from the Pacific Crest Trail. And I do believe somebody did a movie, Drew Barrymore, I want to think. Or maybe I have her name wrong. I can see her in my mind, but I can't remember what her name was. The Bible's good, but Big Tender, the goal is to read a book in 30 days that you can finish from cover to cover. If you read Green Wizard's guidebook, you have to purchase it, and it's like $15. You can order it online or go to your local bookstore and get that book. It's about growing treating your soil right and growing plants, grass, the right way. And then there's this book. Unlocking the Truth. JCT, good morning. This book is Unlocking the Truth. Simon thinks he's going to get up here and make an appearance. Simon, this isn't about you today. Simon. Simon, stop nudging me. This isn't your turn. Get out of here. JCT, good morning. Good morning. Yes, it's Simon. He's an old man and Schuster is a young lady. I have Simon and Schuster, which does happen to be a book publishing company. Knock it off. Simon, get out of here. Right. Do you remember my cats from when Reaper Man did a help my cat? Well, this is Simon. Simon is definitely wanting to be in the picture right now, but he's not going to get there. It's not his turn. It's not his turn. Kids have colored in this book on the pages, scribbled on it. I don't know when it was copyrighted. Let's see. Nope. Let me take the music off. Humpty Dumpty. Best Children's Classics. See, there's several books in this book. All I'm asking you is to read one story from cover to cover. Looks like Snow White's in here. Augusta Baker edited. Oh well, we'll just look at the book. It's got some cool pictures in it. That must be... Who is that? Scrooge? Little Tim? Pinocchio? Nothing. Get out of here! You're messing up my thingy. This book is... Come on now. Let's see. Well, what I'm reading it was 1975 edition. Manufactured in the United States of America. Get out of here. Thank you. Silly cat. Preface for parents. And here's the lion. Some little kid scribbled. Look at this kangaroo. Simon, you gotta knock it off, because, well, I can't show you the kangaroo because Simon's being a stinky butt. And there is, looks like the Tin Man. No, some sleepy guy. Traditionally, they talk about Rip Van Winkle's in here. Acknowledgements. He's trying to be. He definitely wants to be the star. He's not. The star of this live stream is book reading. Reading books. They really have good drawings in here. Look at, there's a picture. If I could just have stayed on that. See how the family gathers around and really gets into the book? How we have lost that. Everybody's on their little iPad or the little computer or whatever it is. They don't gather around like that. They all have their separate device looking at their on the canal. No, I don't have to show every picture. Look at this guy's little toe feet. Oh, he's a big guy. I'm all over the page. I'm briefing through a book. If it's too hard for you to hang out in here because I'm going all over the place and you're getting dizzy, well, you can come back later. That's fine. Or if you want to hang out, look at these guys' shoes. What's up with the curled shoes? Shaded browns, honestly shading it. As for the men, they went pictures of flaccid enjoyment. Some were attired in ordinary citizens' dress, but many looked odd enough with their short woolen coats. I'm briefing through, as I said, reading this book. The challenge is to read a whole entire book from cover to cover in the month of January to February, Valentine's Day. If you're interested in the giveaway, then you can participate. If you're not interested in the giveaway and you want to read a book anyways, that's good too. There you go. These guys are ice skating. Who is it that ice skates in our group? He goes out and skates. He is Mills. Marion Mills or Mike and Mills. He's in Canada. There's this guy here. Oh, the frozen sea, Nicholas St. Nicholas, so we sing yo there. This one is Winnie the Pooh. Which Pooh's going visiting and gets into a tight place? A blistery egg. Remember that one? There he is. In the tight place. With his honey butt. Christopher Robin lived at the other end of the forest. And when he came back with Rabbit and saw the front half of Pooh, he said, "Silly old bear," in such a loving voice that everybody felt quite hopeful again. There he is, tugging him. Tugged and they tugged. Oh, let me see. And they tugged. All the animals tugging old Pooh. Yeah, well, he wasn't showing his butt. His butt was at the other side. He got stuck in the hole. And the mouse all the way down to the bug. There was Christopher Robin, 1, 2, 3, 4 rabbits, Winnie the Pooh, and the rest. He was wedged. And My Early Home from Black Beauty by Anna Sewell. Did you ever have a horse, Big Tender? I've just learned to like honey recently because it's a healthier lifestyle, which I'm changing my eating habits. There's Black Beauty. Right there. What a horse. What a horse. Just in the game. No, Simon, you're not on camera today. It's not your turn. And this one is Black Beauty in the stable. When I read a book, I like to brief through the entire book first and decide what I want to read. Brief through it, especially if it has multiple stories. The Search for the Wicked Witch. Why are they searching there when she's up there? I just don't want you to run out of time and not be able to read the book, because people are having trouble finding the time just to read Green Wizard's book, and they've had it for a long time. And I'm probably making everybody dizzy. They had long legs and fierce eyes and sharp teeth. No, she answered, one is of tin, one of straw, and is a girl and another a lion. None of them is fit to work. I'm trying to read this through my... There's the Tin Man. Ooh. Can you see the Tin Man? There he is. You can see the Tin Man. And now you see the straw guy made of straw. Let's see the next page, what we see. It's got to be Dorothy. Nope, we're on... Oh! That must be the Cowardly Lion. And it is. Oh, remember the monkey scene? Oh, 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 oh. And there's the monkeys. The monkeys! No, monkey! Don't carry me away! Look at that lion's eyes. He's like, what the heck just happened? Do you think in a minute that a monkey could do that really to the lion? Quite possibly. And look at little No Place Like Home with their long hair and her bare feet. Oh no, I guess she has her shoes on, but you can't really tell they're glass slippers in this picture. And he's looking out the window. I'm going to turn the page again. Turn the page. Well, there's Toto. Okay, can we see? Can I zoom in on Toto? I'm not that good at this camera. Come on, Toto. There he is. There's Toto. Toto jumped out of the basket. I don't remember what this guy is. Do you? Big Tender. Do you remember seeing this fellow in the movie? I do not. And then the lion again. Boy, this is a long story on this one. As I'm briefing through The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Right. Okay, now we're into the Glorious Whitewasher. Somebody painting the fence here. this guy here, The Glorious Whitewasher, from Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. And there they go. Let's see the photos. Mark Twain and Tom Sawyer. You remember this book? This book is old. Are you that old? This book came out in 1975, Big Tender. So did your parents read it to you when you was a kid? They could have, I don't know. Who's this barefoot guy? High water pants. Look at that huge paintbrush. Look at his tiny hand. That paintbrush is huge. Well, he's taking two hands to paint it precisely. He's got a weird looking nose. No, is that so? Oh, come now, let me just try. Only just a little, I'd let you. If you was me, Tom. And then there's Tom. Tom. Oh, I'm not showing you Tom, I'm showing the cat, though. And Tom. Right there's Tom. Huge challenge. He's got a sore on his toe. Oh no, what did he do to his toe? This is a challenge, Jake, to read a book. Open a book, read it from cover to cover, the old-fashioned way. Not Kindle, not computerized, digital, being read. You could read it to your children or read it to yourself. If you do this, you will be entered in a drawing to win something on Valentine's Day. The more people that read, the bigger the gift. And this book is Tom Takes Becky's Punishment. Why would Tom take Becky's punishment? Look at this fellow. He looks grouchy. Why is he grouchy? Aunt Polly. Jake, this is an old children's classic book. Many stories are in it. This must be Becky. And she's reading a book. When's the last time you read a book? Who's that? Anybody? Can you tell me who that is? Big Tender, I bet you can tell me. Who is that, Big Tender? The question of the day, who is this guy here? Then she stamped her little foot and said, "Be so mean if you want to. I know something that's going to happen. You just wait and you'll see. Hateful, hateful, hateful." And she flung out of the house with a new explosion of crying. Tom stood still, rather flustered by this onslaught. Presently, he said to himself, "What a curious kind of fool a girl is." This guy is going off the hook in anger here. Look at him. And it goes. Let's keep going as we keep a-rolling. Ooh, look at that. Spanking. Tom went to bed that night planning vengeance against Alfred Temple. For with shame and repentance, Becky had told him all, not forgetting her own treachery. But even the longing for vengeance had to give way. Soon to pleasanter musings, and he fell asleep at last, with Becky's latest words lingering dreamily in his ear. Tom, how could you be so noble? The Cat and the Mouse in Partnership. Okay, where's the cat? There's the mouse. There's the mouse. We have a mouse. Now do we have a cat? Oh, there's the cat. They make this cat look really cute. Can you see the cat? Kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, Simon. 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 Kitty Simon. My cat Simon looks similar to that. Okay. I'm going to skip a few pages. What is that? I have no clue what that is. Let's see if we can see it together. Can you guys see it? What is it? It is a... Marley's face had a dismal light about it, like a bad lobster in a dark cellar. Scrooge, that's who this one is about. Scrooge. A bad lobster in a dark cellar. Look at the colorful words used. The first of the three spirits. This must be a Scrooge story. Oh, what's his story? Grazed at it, he felt a spirit glance and stopped. My fingers are starting to go numb. Holding the phone. Today is okay. Tomorrow's gonna be better. I didn't break your heart, Jake. Really? I'm just moving on. I'm doing me right now. And eventually, when the time is right, there's the clock. My man will come along. I need to do me. I'm not worried. One day, if I'm meant to have a companion, I will. This is still must be Tiny Tim deal here. Jake, I really didn't like the way when I was on panel that you were giving that said person a chance. And I said I would go my way and that person can go their way. And I'm sticking to that. That's all I have to say about it. I'm moving forward. This is a new year and a new decade. Cancels everything out. All's forgiven. Free to move about the country. I just don't care for the crap. Life's too short. There's a feast right here. Wise sayings from Poor Richard. Remember I said these are the sayings and where they came from? Benjamin Franklin wrote a lot of these sayings. Light purse, heavy heart. Hunger never saw bad bread. Great talkers, little doers. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. He that lies down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. Wonder if I can small this down. I can't. don't know why it's so big today. Without justice, courage is weak. Reaper Man, good morning. Reaper Man, I have a challenge going on right now. It is a 30-day challenge to read a book. If you read a book and you want to be entered in the drawing, there are going to be 2 drawings. I'll discuss more as the challenge goes on. You will be needing to read the book from cover to cover. Kathleen Elliott, good morning, has already won her read a book. She reads to her kids, grandkids. Teach your children to hold his tongue. He'll learn fast enough to speak. These are wise sayings from Poor Richard. Gracie, hello. I see more people have come into the room. I learned a blockhead is a greater blockhead than an ignorant one. I mean, really, Poor Richard? Look before, or you'll find yourself behind. So true, right? That's on you then, Carolyn, if you wish. No, I still go to your channel, Jake. If you're offended, that's your problem. You are grown. It's your channel. You're grown. I'm grown. We're both grown. No hard feelings. For real. No hard feelings. I'm not dwelling on the past. It's just too short of a life. But I'm just not playing all that games anymore. I don't need to butter up to other people. We want grown content. I'm old too. You're not old. Big Tender 1982. You know, I'm going to do my content. Illuminati Splinter Cell. Hello. I think I said hello already. So if you'd like, and it's not forced on anybody by all means. Like I said, if you ever look at my About section, I hate no one, truly. If you ever even knew my story, and everybody has one, we all have a story. I try not to hate anybody, even my transgressors. Right, Gracie? Well, we have to learn how to love ourselves sometimes, and I wasn't. You know, I wasn't loving me. I was trying to love everybody else, but I didn't include me in that picture. Right, group hug. Kathleen has it. Today is going to be a difficult day for me, but I'm going to walk through it. And it probably won't even be the whole day. It'll just be a portion of the day. Early to bed, early to rise. Early to bed, early to rise. Yay, Tender. You guys are talking amongst yourself, I see. You guys keep talking, I can't read the stuff. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay. What does it say over here on this side of the book? I don't know. I gotta find it. This is really crazy magnifying thing. Well, we'll go over here. He that falls in love with himself will have no rivals. Well done is better than well said. You know, this here one, has changed a bit, modified throughout the years. Um, let's see where it is. It's up here. This one. Don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. That's the original statement there from Ben Franklin. Now instead it's he that lives in glass houses should not throw stones. They're not even talking about a glass window. They're talking about the whole glass house. An empty bag cannot stand upright. Some empty bags can, if it's paper. Wish you so much to live long as to live well. You love joining people? That's good, Big Tender. Nothing like turning the page, too, to the next page. If you would keep your secret from an enemy, tell it not to a friend. Ponder that one. Ponder it. Oh, I'm not liking this. Here we go. Isn't that true? So true. Right, Kathleen, I agree. Gracie, in the next week I'm going to be starting my art. I'm a little looking forward to it. I'm a lot looking forward to it. They show the teacher in this art. He looks old, but look at how his glasses are. They don't even hook to his ears. They just rest upon his nose. So this is day 2 of the giveaway. You still have plenty of time to read a book from cover to cover. The second prize will be a $25 gift card to your place of choice. The first prize is going to have a lot of different items in it for Valentine's Day. If anybody wants to pitch in the box, they probably will later. The Quangle Wangle hat. Well, that's the one. Here's the drawing. And here's the Quangle Wangle's hat. Yes, Gracie. I am getting tired. On the top of the crumpety tree, the Quangle Wangle sat, but his face you could not see on account of his beaver hat. For his hat was 102 feet wide, with ribbons and bibbins on every side. What is a bibbin? And bells and buttons and loops and lace, so that nobody ever could see the face of the Quangle Wangle Wangle. Geez, my vision's blurry now. Of the Quangle Wangle. What the heck word is that? Quee. The Quangle Wangle said, to himself, a competitive treat. The crumpety tree, jam and jelly and bread are the best of food for me. What a weird. But the longer I live in this crumpety tree, the planter than ever it seems to me that very, very few people come this way, and that life on the whole is far from gay, said the Quangle Wangle Quee. But 3 came on the crumpety tree, Mr. and Mrs. Canary, and they said, did you ever see any spot so charmingly airy? I have to really be careful to read this because I haven't read it in a long time. May we build a nest on your lovely hat? Mr. Quangle Wangle, grant us that. Oh, please let us come and build a nest of whatever materials suit you best, Mr. Quangle Wangle Quee. And I'm going to end it at that. Please stop by, enjoy a book. Look at the stork scratching the duck's back and the owl looking there. Carrie drives you crazy. Okay, everybody, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for putting up with my crazy motion sickness camera. I'm going to go start my day. Y'all have a blessed day. Blowing this taco stand. Over and out, 10-4, good buddies.